So, I finally get this thing down, eyebrows popping on fleek, you feel me? And then comes a new friend in town. Yeah, the bushy eyebrow. Hey y'all, what's up? It's me, Miss Ruby. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and checking out my other content. So in this video, I'm gonna show you guys my first take on doing the soap brow technique. I hope you enjoy and I hope you learned something along the way. So for the first part of this video, I just wanted to talk to you guys while I pluck my eyebrows, because you definitely don't want to do an eyebrow video and have like eyebrow hair everywhere. You feel me? So basically the concept behind this soap brow technique is that you're going to turn this glycerin soap into a paste, which is going to help you lift your eyebrow hairs to where they kind of stay upright. So I'm going in with a dry, brand new spoolie at first, just to show you guys that despite my best efforts, I cannot get this hair to stay up. This is actually something that I've been trying to do for quite a while now, and I never knew there was like a special technique to help girls like me. I will say that my first time around, what you're going to see on this video was not as good as my second time around. So if I get this thing down packed and mastered, I'll come back with an updated video and show you guys. Anyway, the first part of this technique is getting you a bar of glycerin soap. I went to the 99-cent store and that was where I found this soap. It's not the kind of soap that's probably most ideal for using on your body, but it's perfect for this situation. You're gonna just give it a couple sprays. Now I gave it like 10,000 sprays and then I realized it took way too long to dry. So you just wanna give it about 2 sprays. That way it can begin to dry and cake up and almost turn into a paste. Then you're gonna go in with a dry spoolie and you're just going to brush your eyebrow hair up as much as you can. I also went in and just trimmed off a little bit of hair from the ends. I don't know why I did that, because the objective of this look is to like look really bushy, but you know, I don't know. I guess I'm still struggling between my old ways and this new way. So once you give the soap time to let the water soak into it and then create somewhat of like a paste, that's when you're gonna go in and you are going to drench your spoolie with that paste. Now, my biggest mistake this first time around was I didn't let it get dry enough. And it wasn't until the second time around that I realized if I let it dry a little bit longer, the paste would be a little bit thicker and stronger and it would just hold my eyebrow hairs in place. Either way, this is what it begins to look like as you start to brush your hairs up. You see how now the hairs that I'm brushing up are kind of staying put? That's the objective. Now my issue with this is that as I'm brushing my hairs up, I feel like they just look even more sparse, but just in a different direction. But it's okay, because that's why you're gonna go in with makeup. Makeup is gonna be the next step of this portion, where I'm gonna go in with my eyebrow pencil and fill in the gaps. Because this is new for me, it was a little bit challenging for me to figure out where the best place was to fill in the gaps. Like, do I follow the old technique of doing my eyebrows darker on the tail ends and allowing them to get lighter and lighter as I get to the front? Or do I just make it equally dark throughout the entire way? Because you see different examples of girls who have bushy eyebrows and a lot of them look like, to me, that they have dark eyebrows from start to finish. Let me know in the comments below, because I just don't feel like going and watching a million eyebrow videos, to be honest. I'm a lot more hands-on. I'm like the type of person that's willing to fail my way forward, to suck at first while I figure it out and just get in there and get my hands dirty. But I do read the comments on my own videos. So let me know in the comments below like what you guys would suggest. I am using like a good quality eyebrow pencil. I don't remember if this is the MAC eyebrow pencil or something comparable, but I just know it's a good quality eyebrow pencil. So I have to do kind of a lot of strokes because a lot doesn't come out all at once for a good reason. So as you can see, I'm really just going in and looking for the gaps, going back and forth between the spoolie end of the pencil and the actual colored end to fill in as much as possible. Next, I'm going in with some concealer to clean it up at the bottom. I'm still not fully like satisfied with the way this eyebrow looks, but I am appreciative of the fact that it looks a lot different than it did before. I just was really hoping that I could get it to look more bushy. Disclaimer for those of you out there who have really, really thin eyebrows, I'm sure that you can make it look more bushy than mine, but you're probably gonna need like a special makeup tool. Like I could have gone in with my MAC actual eyebrow gel that comes on a spoolie, and I probably could have like dragged out the definition on each individual hair. But I was kind of in a rush when I did this video. I was like, I just don't have time to be making that level of mistake, because if it didn't come out right, it was going to be horrendous. So I just want to see what it looked like if I just use a pencil. So maybe next time around I'll actually use that as well. My continuation of brushing the eyebrow hair up is because the gel on the eyebrow was getting drier and drier, so it was like a little bit easier actually, which is why the second time that I did this, I realized that I needed to let that paste, not gel, but the paste that I made out of the soap, just get a little bit more dry. Also, it was really tough for me to accept the uncleanliness of the top of my eyebrow, although I think that depending on how your eyebrows are, if you do this technique, you may not have to add concealer on the top, because the bushier the better. All in all, in the end, this is what I finished with. I feel like it looks a little bit different than what my typical eyebrows look like, but not like significantly different. But it definitely is an upgrade, a major upgrade from my eyebrow naturally. And I love the fact that this method just makes my eyebrows look a little bit thicker than they typically would. This is how my eyebrows looked the second time that I did this method. I also did a little hack where I went in with Milk of Magnesia and put it on my eyebrows at first during the second time around. I wanted to see if that made a difference, and I feel like it kind of did. So let me know in the comments below if you guys want to see an upgraded video of me doing this technique after I have a little bit of time to play with it, and I'll definitely get that video out to you guys as soon as possible. God bless you. See you on the next video.